Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. This is my third video about the story. So the new story is Carl the Complainer. Question of the week: How can we be responsible community members? You have to think about it. Okay, let's return to our story. So the genre of this story is realistic fiction. It tells about made-up events that could happen in real life. In this story, you will read about a boy helping his community. My friends say I complain a lot. They even call me Carl the Complainer. But hey, some things are just so annoying, like TV jingles that get stuck in your head and paper cuts. It's 5 o'clock, the time the town park closes. 5 p.m. is way too early for the park to close. I complain for about the millionth time. We turn down Dale's Street. At least we have got a town park. He goes on. Look, I know, I say, laughing. Look on the bright side. Dale starts laughing. Keep it down out there, Dale's next door neighbor yelled. Sorry, Mr. Henry, we both call out. We're going to Dale's house. I show Dale a cool website, but an ad pops up, then 4 more. Pop-up ads are so annoying. I complain. I start clicking them all closed. Wait, says Dale. There is a petition to save Power Friends. I want to sign it. I love that show. Why, brother? I say. The best shows always get cancelled. It's so annoying. That's what the petition is about, Dale explains. If the network sees that lots of kids like the show, they might keep it on. Can anyone start a petition? Dale shrugs. Sure, I guess why. Maybe we should start one, I said. A petition to keep the park open later. Great idea, Dale says. But how do we do it? There's always the internet, says Dale. A few clicks later, we find a how-to site about petition. What is a petition? A petition is a written request people sign at a petition to show that they agree with the request. Many petitions are on the internet and some are passed around by hand. Perfect petition pointers. 1. Give it a title. For example, petition to make Bigfoot the new school mascot. Number 2, say whom it's addressed to. Number 3, say who is sending it. Number 4, say what you want to do or undo. Number 5, get people to sign it. The more people, the better. Number 6, give it to a person or group who has the power to do what you want to get done. Dale and I write up the petition and make copies. Then we get our friends together and tell them about our plan. I will help collect signatures, says Laura. Me too, adds Tony. It would be great if the park stayed open later. Mary and Betty want to help also. Petition to change park hours. Hand for town councillor. They will hand it to the town councillor. People have been written petitions for thousands of years. Scientists have even found petitions in the tombs of ancient Egypt. We, the following community members of Hanford, would like the town park to stay open later. We feel the kids of Hanford need a good place to play baseball and other things. Grown-ups could stay in the park later too. This is the petition they wrote. We all take copies and split it into teams. My parents are happy to sign. That's 2 names already. I said, this will be a snap. But Mr. Monroe next door says, sorry kids, now isn't a good time. At the next house, Mr. Adams listened to about 1 sentence. Not interested, he mumbled. Maybe we should try some place with more people, I suggest. We try the train station, we try the supermarket, but most people are too busy to even listen to what we have to say. We all meet up at Dale's. Everybody has been unlucky. This is so annoying, I groaned. There must be more people who want the park open later, says Laura. That's it, I shout. We should be talking to people at the park. Yes, everybody yells. In the 1830s, many Americans signed a petition to the U.S. government asking that slavery be stopped in the United States. We sit around Dale's kitchen table and start brainstorming. I will treats to give away, say Tony. People will come for the treats and then we will tell them about the petition. We will need signs too. Mary chimes in. We set up in the park early Saturday morning. The signs look great. Lots of people stopped at the tables. They take treats and most of them sign the petition. By 6 o'clock, we have 99 signatures. If we could just get one more, we'd have an even 100. I say, who haven't we asked? There's always Mr. Henry, say Dale, but good thinking, I tell him, let's go. But Dale repeats. I led the way to Mr. Henry's house. Dale gulps and raises the bell. Mr. Henry opens the door. Hi, Dale starts. We are wondering if maybe you would sign our petition to keep the park open later. Every American has the right to petition the government. This right is guaranteed by the First Amendment of the Constitution. The park hours are just fine, Mr. Henry growls. He starts to close the door. Wait! I call out. Mr. Henry, you are always complaining that we make too much noise, so maybe you should help us to do something about it. Oh, really? Like what? He snaps. You could sign our petition. I reply, if the park's open later, we can stay there instead of playing in the street. Just when I'm ready to give up, Mr. Henry smiles. You actually have a point there, son, he says. Tell you what, I'll sign your petition. I'll even get some folks in my writing group to sign it too. You are a writer? I asked. Sure, that's why I need quiet. We end up with 108 names. I hope that's enough, I say. The meeting is tomorrow. I am very nervous on the night of the meeting. Carl petition is going to the town council, a part of the government, but lots of petitions go to the business and organizations, from movie studios to sports team to stories. The counselor is sitting in the front of the room. First, a lady stands up and tells them that dog listeners are too expensive. Next, a man talks about putting a traffic light on Elm Street. Then, it's my turn. Good luck. Good luck, whispered Dale. My friend and I love the park, I said, but it closed at 5 p.m. and that's too early. I hold up the petitions. All the people who signed this want the park to stay open later. I don't know, says the man with the mustache. Is it a good idea to have kids playing in the park after 5? It's better than having them run around in the street. A lady in the audience replies. That's when I notice Mr. Henry. We do play outside in the street when the park closes. Sometimes the noise bothers our neighbors. I grin at Mr. Henry. Keeping the park open later would solve the problem too. Mr. Henry smiles, but the council members are still disagreeing. What if they say no? It's time for the vote. I hold my breath. All in favor of keeping the park open until sundown, asking the lady with the glasses. One by one, the council member raises their hands. I can hardly believe it. Our petition worked out. Everybody claps and cheers. Lots of real-life kids have started petitions. One second grade class even wrote a petition that made the ladybug the official state insect of Massachusetts. Dale gives me a high five. We did it, he says. And the best part is now you'll have one less thing to complain about. Was my complaining really that bad? I ask. Yep. They laugh. It was. I know, I say with a grin. Really annoying.